I grew up atheist in the sense that I just didn't believe that there was this divine being who watched us and, was waiting to condemn us. But it wasn't until I was coming home from a friend's house and I noticed two beams of light going the wrong way. And I jerked my wheel. He barely missed me. What I had found out later was an elderly man had gone the wrong way on the highway and hit a man who was out celebrating the birth of his first child. And they both were killed. Is that what life is? You're just traveling down the road and you get in an accident and you're gone. I really wanted to believe there was a heaven for that man. I couldn't really bear to think that he just stopped, that was the end for him, because I just couldn't accept that. God needed to really get me coming back to him, and my vocation began that night. When I first really came to that realization that I was called to the monastic life, I took very seriously the gospel of sell all that you have and come follow me. So I did. I sold all of my possessions. Every penny that I earned would go towards my debt. But it certainly felt like I will never get this paid off. I just had to buckle down and really make that sacrifice of denying myself a lot of things to get where I knew I needed to be. I heard of the Fund for Vocations through one of the sisters here. I had come for several visits and was starting to become one of the family anyway, I feel, and it was more of a, so when are you coming? It's like, I have this student debt, I have to take care of it. And she said, well, there's this really great organization that can help you. If you have debt, they can help you come and, try your vocation and enable you to start instead of having to wait.
What the Fund for Vocations does is we make grants to young men and women who have vocations to the religious life to pay their student loans, which are preventing them from following their vocation.
So I really prayed about it, and it was, okay, if I apply and I don't get it, well, then I'm where I was anyway, but if I get it, then I can start. Opening that email and realizing I got the grant and that I could come and that I was coming home, I don't think I've ever felt such joy. A choice that she made, how that has affected my life and my family's life. To think about that, how a person has that much influence and ability to alter someone's life.
It's very humbling, and we just feel very, very blessed. We get to meet the most amazing people, full of faith and full of hope, and it's just so full of love. It's wonderful to see.
The Fund for Vocations helped me get on that path to being what God wants me to be where I was destined to be from eternity.
Mostly we hope that God will continue to inspire young men and women. We all are praying for an increase of vocations all the time, and He knows that we have the means to help. The souls of so many people depend on the work that we do.